to see you too.
I love
Welcome
your
back. Thank you.
Yeah, you look great.
I was thinking, thank you.
Everybody loves you.
Whoa. Thank you. I haven't seen that picture of me with the first picture with me with the hair in a while, and it kind of jolted my memory of how insane that hair was.
That will be the rest of your life, right?
Yeah.
The milestones of hair.
That's how I'll just be reminded constantly of it.
Last time you were here, it was like 4th of July, I think.
Yeah, we
and
sat.
You were taking your driver's test.
I was.
And you...
Yeah.
Any updates there? Are you driving? Did you get your license?
No, I took my written test and I failed it twice because I'm an actor, I guess, and dumb. And then I just got so mad at myself that I just didn't do it again. So, I'm just having my friends drive me around. Like, I don't pay them, but I probably should start paying them.
It's generous of them.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous.
So, with the success of Stranger Things and that being all over the world, when you travel, I imagine, you get recognized. And were you just in Japan?
I was in Japan, yeah.
So, do people recognize you there?
Well, for the first few days, I was pretty under the radar. It was interesting. And then kind of people started to figure it out that I was around. I mean, you can imagine I kind of stick out like a sore thumb in the middle of Japan. Especially if I'm wearing something like this. But, it was, whenever I did get recognized, it was super respectful. Like, it was, in America, which is not bad, it's kind of a longer exchange. You know, hi, how are you? Take a picture, you kind of talk for a second, and then you leave. With Japan, it's like, all of a sudden they appear, and then they're gone. Like, I was walking, and then all of a sudden it was like, hello, and you're like, oh my god, and they're like, can we take a picture? Yeah, sure, and you take it, and then they're gone, and it's like, oh wow, I can actually move on with my day without, you know, thinking.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It was pretty awesome. It was amazing. Yeah.
Because I would think that after a while, the conversations that you have probably become very similar.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Because I look at you, and this is going to sound weird, but every time I look at you, I get like a little bit more like spooked out and a little bit more terrified.
No, I'm totally.
Because you are like now the king of like terrifying genres.
Sure.
Right?
Sure, yeah.
Don't be afraid, Kelly.
Yeah.
I can protect you.
I'm just always afraid like something's about to go down.
Happen.
And I don't mean the driver's test.
Yeah, not the driver's test. That's the real horror movie.
So are you doing Stranger Things 4 now?
Yeah, we start in a few months.
All right.
Yeah, in a month.
And are they very secretive with what's going on?
Yeah, journalists always ask me, they're like, what can you tell us about Stranger Things 4? And I'm like, well, they don't give us the scripts until a week before, so I don't have anything to tell you.
Is that hard? You have to cram everything?
Kinda. They give us like 2 episodes, and then sometimes we just cold read them. Sometimes we just, on the day, they're like, there's the scripts.
Wow.
And then you read them.
Is that when there's something really top secret they're afraid you're going to talk about?
I think they're just like messing with us. The Duffer Brothers just love...
It's all sport?
Yeah, it's a sport.
Right, here's a cold read for us.
Okay.
When we come back, Finn will tell us about his new horror film, The Turning.
Yeah.
Cold read. Got it.
We need to leave. No, I can't. I'm sorry for everything.
Flora won't leave without you. We need to go.
Can't. You won't let me leave.
That's, of course, Finn Wolfhard's starring in The Turning, which is another musical comedy.
Yeah, it's a hip-hop musical.
I mean, every time I look at you, I literally hear spooky music.
I don't... It's a coincidence. I don't know. Hopefully someone tosses me a comedy.
I think they should, because every time you're here, you're so funny. I go,
thank you.
why don't they put him in a comedy?
Yeah,
it's so funny.
honestly, I do scripts that I really enjoy and like, and it's just been a coincidence that they've all been horror.
Are you
Do you need a ruler?
Oh, do I need a... Sorry. I was kind of going for the back, and then kind of gave up on it halfway through. But
Gelman will give a shiatsu.
I was like, wow, he's scratching his own back.
I'm very lanky.
So wait, what's happening in this movie?
Yeah.
So there's a nanny raising 2 kids.
Right, Mackenzie Davis, who's amazing. She plays this nanny who she takes care of 2 thoroughbreds, played by me and Brooklyn Prince, this amazing young actress who was in the Florida Project.
Right.
we sort of, and we kind of terrorized her the whole movie, and she doesn't know if it's kind of all in her head or whether it's our behavior or whether something more sinister is going on in the house.
Oh, I think something sinister is going on in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, man, always great to see you. Thanks for coming by, bro.
Hey, The Turning is in theaters next Friday. Make sure you check out Wolfhard and The Turning.
We'll take a break and come back. January continues with Skin Tips.